Hello everyone. So for today's video I'm going to show you guys how to make a fun little carrot box. So I'm using MFT's cone treat box. It's just like this and it's got the embossed lines in it and everything. And then I've just got a piece of MFT Orange Fizz cardstock. So I'm going to get that on my Big Shot and run it through. So I'm left with that. And then, while I've got my Big Shot out, I'm going to be using the new Tall Grassy Edge Dynamics, and this is just an A2 size piece of cardstock. And the reason why it's specifically this size is I'll show you guys in a minute, but I'm just going to line it up along kind of the bottom edge here and leave a decent enough little border, just like so. And then before taking this piece off the cardstock, I'm going to run it through again, just flip it over, do the same thing, leave a decent enough little border, just like that, and then I'm going to run it through again. Alrighty, so now I'm left with that, which I'll come back to in a little bit. Now, for my little carrot box, I wanted to give it a little something extra. You could just leave them as is, but I wanted to give it a little bit of kind of texture, so I've grabbed the new wood plank background. I thought that would look really cool on these. And then I'm just using Orange Fizz ink, same ink as a cardstock. So I'm going to ink up the background stamp. And then I'm going to put the die cut face down onto the background stamp. So then I'm left with that. So really fun. Let's just set that aside. So now with these, you can either make several at a time, or if you're doing one at a time, just let the ink dry. It takes a little bit longer for MFT ink to dry, so yeah, set it aside or quickly blast it with your heat gun if you're in a hurry, because otherwise, like, it won't really smear on the cardstock, but you'll get it on your fingers. Like, I've got some orange ink on me, which ink doesn't bother me, but I've got another one that I already stamped just to make things faster that's already dry. So now you can kind of see like all the score lines that were already imprinted into the cardstock. So you want to start folding everything all along the score lines. Alrighty, now that I've got everything folded, I want to quickly adhere my box. So I've got some really thin red line adhesive. This is like 1/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to cut a little strip of that and apply it to the little flap here. Then peel off the backing and meet that up with the furthest edge. So now I've got like my carrot shaped little box, and I picked up a bunch of little chocolate eggs, of course, and these hold a lot more than I thought they would. I can fit 5 of them into there easily and still be able to close it, no problem. So you can close it one of two ways. You can glue the tabs down if you want, or because they're nice and rounded, it's really easy to go like that. So it can just be somewhat temporary, so you can do that. And then this is what really makes it the carrot, is you get this piece, and the easiest way I've found to get the die cut grass out of the cardstock is to just kind of flip it back and forth here, and it just kind of pops these long detailed grass pieces. Now this ties into the reason why I said to use an A2 piece, or close to it. It doesn't have to be quite so wide, is because one, you can get 2 pieces, and then you don't need the full length. You could just need about half. So find kind of the halfway mark, cut it in half, and then you'll end up with 4 pieces. So you can do 4 carrot tops with this. And then I'm just grabbing, this is a petal roller tool. I've shown this in a previous video quite some time ago, but it's got that little notch right in there. You don't have to have this, but it's just a nice little tool to have. So I just slip the edge of the cardstock here into the tool so that it's holding it. Alrighty, so I've got it on there, and then I'm just going to quickly roll it up. So there you've got this fun little top to make this an actual little carrot. And what works best for me is I just roll it between my fingers a little bit. That kind of just holds it a little bit more. You know, and then you can, if you want, you can kind of pull out some of the edges to make it a little messier and more realistic looking. And then to adhere it to the top, I'm just going to use a dab of hot glue with my little cheapo hot glue gun. That'll adhere best, so small, largest dab, whatever works. And then just press it right onto the center there and hold it until it cools off. So there you have it. Super quick and simple. I'm actually going to make several of these in different shades of orange cardstock so that I've got a little variety, and this is what we're going to hide around the house for the kids to find Easter morning. So it'll be easier to keep track of these rather than, like, you know, just individual candies, because these just tend to go missing. But I'll show a picture here at the end with my little pile of carrots. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick little tutorial. And as always, there will be a link below to my blog post, and I'll have links to all the products I used. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Thank you.